We're live. Hello. How are you? Happy holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays. How are you?
I'm good. I'm doing fine. So today we're doing our December. Can you believe it's almost like December's almost over?
Yeah, and then it's gonna be 2021.
It better be better than 2020 because this was something. And today we are doing our book club live show, and we're doing Kayla's book pick, which was All I Want for Christmas by Wendy Loggia. How do you say it?
I have no idea how to say her name. Your guess is as good as mine.
But yeah, so it's a Christmassy romance that we decided to go with, and we have thoughts. So let's say hi to people in the chat. Hello. And yeah, so how many stars did you rate it?
Probably 3.
3. I was between 3 and 4. I was like, I don't know which one I want to go with.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a solid 3 for me.
Yeah, I think because I'm not really a romance reader, so I don't know if this was good. I really wanted to talk to you because I have no comparison to give it. I have no clue. Hello.
Hi.
I have no. Oh well. So let's just try to explain a little bit of the book for the people that haven't read. Oh, also let us know in the chat if you guys have read it or not. I would like to know. So, do you want to explain the story? Do you remember?
Most of it was a blur, so I don't know if my explanation would be that great.
I feel you. Yeah, I know. Yeah, most of it was it was forgettable. I think that's what we have to say. I feel so mean.
No. But it's honest, that's the whole point of a book club.
Yeah, true. We're here to discuss. So we follow this main character called, what's her name? Bailey. Yeah. And Bailey works in a bookstore for Christmas, and right now she's a rapper, right? She raps books for the people that are buying Christmas gifts, and she is somewhat conflicted because there are 2 guys in her life, and she does it because her someone gave it 3 stars. Yes, see, okay, we agree. She wants to kiss someone under the mistletoe, and she doesn't know who she's gonna kiss under the mistletoe. I feel like that's the story, right? Yeah, I haven't read it. Yeah, you're not missing out on too much.
Honestly, now that Christmas is over, I don't know if I would recommend.
True. Hello.
Hi.
So, let's talk about the characters first. Did you like Bailey as a character?
Not really.
I didn't like her either. I thought she was just bland.
She did feel bland. So I think for me, this book is definitely written for more of a preteen, early teen years. I feel like it's right on the line for YA. And so I know for myself, if I would have read this a couple years ago, I would have loved it.
Me too. I feel that way too.
Now being a little bit older and having a wider reading taste, I wasn't very satisfied. It was a story. It was a cute holiday story.
It was cute. It delivered.
But it wasn't anything memorable. It just didn't go above my expectation.
Yeah, it was average. I feel like it was a cute story, but it did just that. Nothing that I'm gonna be like, oh, I need to reread it every single Christmas.
Yeah. It was just a basic holiday story. And I mean, it did put me in the mood for kind of Christmas and stuff like that. But I felt like the plot was very easy to follow. But I felt again, Bailey, there was no character development. It was just kind of, again, it reminded me of a Hallmark movie.
Yes.
In a barely YA, book form.
Because it's a romance, but not any steamy scenes or anything like that. So if you're more young and if you want to read something like that, I feel like this is a great book to get into the genre too. It's a little lighter. It sounds like a 2000 movie. It does.
It kind of has a plot of one without yes.
So I feel like all the characters had just one thing, and that was the girl, she likes Christmas.
That's her only personality trait.
That's the only thing she has going for her. And then Charlie's British. That's it. That's it.
That's how it's going for him too.
Yeah, and then what's the other guy? Jacob? Is it Jacob?
Yeah.
He lost his dog. Like, that's it. That's all we know from these characters.
That's a tragic backstory, and he works on a Christmas tree farm.
Oh my god.
That's it.
So, who were you rooting for? Like, if you were Bailey, who would you?
Charlie.
Charlie?
In my case, he's a little mysterious, from a distant school, British. Like, that would have definitely been my pick, but like, I understand why she went with Jacob, because they like went to the same school and were friends and had more like, interaction.
They were more in common, yeah.
But like, for me, it was Charlie. Without
I feel you. I was more into Jacob because I thought like I'm more into like friends and then become like something else. All my relationships were like that. So I feel like I related to that most. But Charlie was something. I gotta say, in the beginning, I was like, "What's happening?" Hello.
I know, right? Every single time we like interacted.
I was like, and I was really confused because I thought maybe the cover would like spoil it, but I couldn't like tell who this guy was from this. I have no clue who this is. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. So I feel like the bookstore part of the book was really cute. I loved it as a book.
That was my favorite parts.
Me too.
Every time I was in the bookshop and just the whole vibe with her coworkers and just like all that, I loved that.
I love that too. I feel like that was the coziest part of the book. And like, I just really just liked her friends too. They were just like there to just make her choose. Like, what kind of
Literally, that was it was like a plot device. Like the author was just like, I'm gonna write in this convenient group of friends only to make her question things. Like that was it. Like,
and it didn't help at all. They didn't want to meet the guys. They were just like, just kiss someone under the mistletoe. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was something. So like for her, when she needs to get into the Christmas spirit, so she bakes, I think, right with her family. Like, what do you do when you need to get into the Christmas and holidays?
Christmas spirit. My family always listens to this one album. I don't even know what it's called. It's like the super old music album by some artist. And we put that on, and sometimes we bake cookies or we go drive around and like see lights. That's kind of like what we do. What do you guys do?
Oh, that's so cute. Me and my family, we just do like the normal thing. Like we build up our Christmas tree and we sit around it listening to music. It's pretty cute. I loved that like family dynamic in the book. I thought it was really
That is one thing that was definitely a pro for me was the fun dynamic that we got to see with her brother, with her siblings.
Yeah,
it was a part of the book.
Yeah, I thought that was really well done. And like, so I don't know if you've read Dash and Lily's Book of Dares. Have you read that? It's like,
no, I haven't.
So the book is pretty short. It's like this long. And she did like a great job in like developing the characters. And I feel like, okay, it's not really huge, but it could have had a little something more, like it could a little something.
Yeah. There's 220 pages in this book.
Yeah, and the font is huge too. So
it is pretty big. So I feel like it's actually less.
Mm-hmm. Did you read it quickly or did you take your time with it?
No, I read it pretty quickly just because I felt like it was pretty simple. And so I just kind of flew through it in like a day and a half.
Yeah, me too.
Because I was reading it like the 2 days leading up to Christmas. So like Christmas Eve and the eve of Christmas Eve.
That's fun.
So I just kind of was splitting it between like stuff with my family and like my own things. But if I would have sat down, I could have read this faster.
Yeah, I feel like that way too. Hello,
Hi.
Mel. I felt like the Christmas present exchange was only there for her friends to help her decide who to go with.
Yes, literally, yes.
We agree. We agree 100%. It was like made up in a bowl, and like a pretty bow, and we're just like done. Here it is. Like good go. Well, I thought I really liked the I don't know if you noticed, like the titles. They were all Christmas songs. Like Let It Snow. I thought that was really cute. I like that.
Yeah, I like the little details with that. Again, I just think this book was it felt like a Hallmark movie.
Mm-hmm.
Marketed for like early teenagers.
Like they said, an early 2000 movie.
Literally,
like 3 words. Here we go. But yeah, I thought it was interesting. And I find it funny there are no blurbs in the book. So like, I don't know why they're like, no opinions of authors. So another thing that really bothered me, this is a 2020 release, I think. And And like, did you get the TikTok reference in the beginning of the book? I don't know if you even know what it was that. They were like, oh, this is just as hard as teaching my parents how to do a TikTok dance. And I was like, no.
There was another one later in the book of something that was very like this year. Like this book was released this year, and you can definitely tell that there was never made to try to put some of that stuff in.
To try, and another thing that I felt like to try to make it sound like teenagers talking to each other, but it didn't, like, I couldn't see them as teenagers.
The text messages and the emojis and how she described using social media was kind of painful, not gonna lie.
It was really cringy. I was like, as a teenager myself, I can't relate to any of this.
Yeah, like, I was just reading and I was like, I've never texted anybody, even in my preteen years, even when I was younger, like this.
Yeah, like, it was really, like, let's find one to show. I don't know if we're gonna be able to, but it was really weird. And like, I thought I should try to make it sound like a teenager book, and it's also like really hard when you put references like that for people that are older to understand the book, you know, and feel like connected to it. I don't know how I feel about that. The TikTok dance part caught me off guard. I was like, what?
I was like, wait, what? Sometimes I reread sentences. I was like, did I really read that? Like, was that the word? What?
Yeah, like, are you sure? Wait, I can't find the text messages, but it was
page 200 and 201. There's some.
Oh, okay. Because this was something we have to. It was. Let me find it. Oh, see, like all these emojis. No. Oh, and another thing like really bothered me was she kept switching around from Jacob to Charlie, and like she would think, he's at work, so now it's the time to hook up with the other guy. And I was like,
yeah, there definitely did not feel like a structure to her like logic to any of the guy stuff. Like, it was just kind of like, I really want this to happen, so if you're free right now, I'm gonna go with you, and if you're free, I'm gonna go with you. Like, it was just
that was definitely it. Also, am I the only one who found it weird that the guy's name is Jacob and she immediately thinks of Charles Dickens and not Twilight?
I thought of Twilight.
I thought of Twilight too. Like, come on. Come on. We have an I on the chat. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Agreed. Oh, I thought, and another part that really bothered me towards the end, where she's like, oh, so she was with Charlie and they were supposed to pick out like gifts for the homeless people so they could give like, and she left it for the last second. Like, she almost ruined Christmas for like 30 people. I thought that was really, and then she fights. Like, let's talk about that fight. Why? He came there to help her, and she is like, no. Now I came here late. It's your fault. Like, can we not can you calm down? I did not like her as a main character.
I was not blown away with her as main character at all either. And sometimes I feel like how she would respond to things, I was like,
mood. I was like, ugh, cringing inside. I was like, no, stop.
Yes.
Stop. Calm down. And like, can we? I don't want to like spoil, but I think we're gonna have to spoil. Did you like how things ended? Like how she chose
it felt like a Hallmark movie. Like, I wouldn't have picked what she did, but like, good for her. Like, I don't really care that much to be like frustrated about
I didn't care enough. Yes, I was like, I'm fine with whatever. Like, I don't really care.
I was like, okay, at this point.
Yeah, at this point it's done. But like the guardian angel, that was something. I was like, well, couldn't you have thought of something a little bit more structured to put in your book? Feels like it's more for younger readers.
Without a doubt. If I would have had this when I was a preteen, I probably would have liked it, or anywhere between like the ages of 13 and 15. I would have really enjoyed this book.
Me too. I feel like it would have been such a cute Christmas story. I would be like fangirling, like, ooh, oh my God. But no. Can we talk about how she stole $500 and didn't even think about it? Remember when she trips on the paper and it's like, for you, and there was money inside of it, and she was like, oh, thanks. Like, can we not?
I don't remember that at all.
That's how she was able to pay for the Christmas gifts. Because she found money on the street. That was something.
How did I miss that?
I wish this book had a lot more smut to it. Maybe that's because I'm very lonely during the holiday season. This is a time to cuddle up. I agree, Sarusha. I agree. But I feel like
there was more romance and it was more YA or even new adult. But alas, this book was written for younger people, so there is not.
I'm
trying to find for next year. I will find a romantic holiday book.
Yes.
That is better.
Did you read any other Christmas books this year? I read this one and I read The Tourist Attraction, which I also didn't enjoy. So it was a fail for me. It was a fail. But like the other book was even worse than this one because it was 500 pages of nothing. No, have you read a romance over 500 pages? Like, can you imagine the pain I went through? It was something. Yeah, so this was not my year for Christmas. But I didn't hate this one. I just like the other one.
Yeah, again, like I don't hate this book. I thought it was good for, you know, the bracket that it's meant to be. It did its job, felt like a Hallmark movie. It just wasn't it just wasn't for me. Like it did its job.
Exactly.
And that was great.
Mm-hmm.
I would like this if I was younger. But it just didn't blow me away.
Yeah, like I recommend it if you want something fluffy and cozy, but don't go in expecting anything more than okay. Like
that's very well said.
Yeah. Hello. Hello. Yeah, I feel like I don't know. It was cute. It was fun, but I don't think. Would you recommend it to people though? Would you come up like to a younger person and be like, "Oh, read this"? I think so.
I think my younger cousin who just turned 13 would love this book, and I might pass it off to her. Actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we don't need books that we're not going to reread taking space on our shelves.
Yeah, right? Literally. Like, I mean, it's little, but it's just going to sit there and I'll always just remember. And I feel like I could give this to my cousin who will actually enjoy it.
True. I feel like it was definitely made for a younger audience. And it's just weird because it's so weird to think that our reading tastes changed so much in like 2 years. Like, what? I was 14 3 years ago and I would have liked this. Like, no. Like, sometimes I read my favorite book.
Fast stuff like that changes, you know?
It's so weird. Like, sometimes I reread my favorite books and I'm like, ew, what? Did I like that? And then I stop. I'm like, no, I'm not going to because I thought the ending was just all over the place. I wish she did a time jump to show why it was important to save Bailey and Jacob. That could have been something really interesting because she was like, Charlie was like, I need to save you. You both are going to do great things. And like, what are the great things?
When I was reading that part, I was like, what is going on?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I was just like skimming through the pages and then I read Guardian Angels. I was like, what? How do we get here? What is next month's book? Oh, we still don't know. We have to talk about it. But probably it will probably be announced in the beginning of January, right? I think so.
Yeah, hopefully like the first week. That's usually what we try to do.
Yeah, I hopefully will enjoy it. I have no clue what we're gonna do for January though. Like what
I was thinking we could maybe try to narrow it down to 2 or 3 books and then do a poll and then let them pick because we've each picked one. And then,
I like that.
Could be like we'll narrow it down and then we can get.
Mm-hmm. I really like that. Nice. I like that. I really like that because I'm having so much fun with this book club. Like this is so fun.
I'm very excited for like the next months to come and all the books we're gonna read and talk about and like all the different themes with like the chords and like genres that we're gonna do.
Right, we read 2 different genres, so hopefully we'll be able to pick something fun for next month. I'm actually planning, because I don't have a physical copy of The Once and Future Witches. I don't think you have one either, right? But I want to have like a little spot, on like a little space on my shelves for the Accord of books, so I can keep all the books together. So every time I look at it, I'll be like, "Oh, Kayla, hello!"
I love that so much.
I really want to know, like,
I was gonna Future Witches.
Me too.
I need to find a copy.
Imagine the hard copy, like the hardcover. That must be beautiful.
I got a bunch of gift cards for Christmas for books, so I'm thinking that might be one that
that's fun. How was Christmas though? Did you get any fun books, or did you just get?
I asked for mostly like college, kind of like boring stuff.
I got you going to college. That's exciting.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited for my dorm room because I found out that I got a dorm all by myself in the same building and floor as my best friend, Nicole.
Oh my God.
Right? It worked out so well. And then I got a collector's edition. This was like the only really important book thing, A Throne of Glass.
Ooh, pretty. I think oh my God. I remember you talking about it in a live. I got a book from my sister because I'm obsessed with Timothée Chalamet. And she gave me, you can call me by your name, and it has his cup. Wait, I'm gonna get it. It has his face on it, and I was dying. He's beautiful. Yes, I love that. See, yeah. But I had a great Christmas. I hope everyone had one too. It was actually a pretty special Christmas because a week before, my dog got really sick, like really, really sick. And then she was sent to the hospital, and everyone thought we were going to lose her. Like, the doctors were like, we don't know what's going to happen. I was like, no, that's my childhood dog. Like, don't do this to me. Not right now. But a Christmas miracle happened, and she was sent home. And now she's home with us, and she's okay. She's doing so much better. I'm so glad. Like, oh, this saved 2020. Like, this saved 2020. Oh, the only thing I needed. Like, yes, why not? But yeah, going back to the book, because that one sort of like, woo. It was cute. Did you ever work in a bookstore? I would love.
No, but I want to.
I really want to. After reading this, it just made me want more.
It like solidified, like I was like, yes, in the future, definitely something I want to do. I don't care if it's like my campus's library, or I can go to a bookshop off campus. I someday will work in a bookshop.
I need to, like, even for only a week. I need that experience. I want to do that, and I also want to be a waitress. Like, I want to be a waitress. I want to see how it works. We have. I'm glad your dog is better. I will be freaking out if that was my dog. Yeah, I'm really glad she's better. Thank you, Mel. I think the reason this book was childish is because on Goodreads, it says the author writes children books. Like, one is a book on Sleeping Beauty. I didn't know.
Which is there's a Barnes & Noble. Like, it was on, like, a YA, like, shelf.
Oh, that's weird.
Like, they were like, yeah, this is, like, a YA book. It's a cute Christmas book. And I was like, okay, great.
Let's go. Yeah, but
whoever did that.
What's your comfort book? I feel like mine is A Series of Fortunate Events, The Bad Beginning. I love that. It's like my childhood dream. You know, I love that. What's yours?
Probably A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas.
I recently read that, and I understand completely. I was like, yes. Oh my God, the chapter 55, though, that caught me off guard. I was expecting something, but that was something. Yeah, it was something. But I had so much fun reading that. I need to get to the third one, though. Like, I really need to. Did you like the third one, or was it like meh?
I love the third one because I'm obsessed with that guitar.
Mood.
It's kind of long though. It's a pretty thick.
They are really, really long.
But they're pretty intense, yeah.
They're pretty intense, but I had so much fun. And I can definitely see like what you talked about trauma and relating to her. I felt like that was so well done. I really enjoyed it. But oh yeah. Every time I look at this, I don't know how to feel. There's something comes over me, and I'm like, wow.
Feelings are associated with this book in my mind too.
Chapter 42. Yes, I agree. I agree. I thought when I was reading it, I was like, wait, did I skip something? Like what? And then I was like, oh. Okay. Did you ever like have? Oh wait, you're back. Okay, you froze for a second. I was like, no, you're back. Did you ever kiss someone under the mistletoe? Like, do you feel comfortable?
No, I haven't. This book made me realize that someday I need to.
Me too. Like, she was so excited for it. I was like, well, okay, I never thought about it, but I'll look into that. I was like, sure. Okay, we'll think of that.
Trying to think if there's any other things to talk about for this book.
Yeah, I feel like there's not much because with the Once and Future Witches, there were so many POVs and so many storylines that we could really like talk about. For this one, it's like, yeah, okay, sure. Sure. Let's see. Oh, I thought it was
pretty well with the. Sorry, I'm interrupting.
No, you can go.
I thought like how you explained earlier, like it's like a cute Christmas, younger, fluffy book.
Mm-hmm. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Like there's not much to, but I found it like the whole Charlie saving her. I felt like the situations were kind of like she didn't need saving, you know? Like she could have
like her fault. Or the car crash thing where she, like, and then she was like, "Oh, it's fine."
I was like, "What? How? What? Does he have magical powers? Like, what?" She was just like, "No, I ruined my dad's car."
Like, no, look at it. There's nothing wrong with it.
I was like, "Wait, is this girl drunk? What's happening?"
I thought of Edward Cullen and Bella, like in that one scene where I was like, "Edward?" I mean, Jacob. What is going on?
Maybe she was inspired by it. I mean, Jacob, that's not really a name you don't think when you like. That's something to think of. I mean, yeah. But I thought the story would be cute. Like if that were happening to me in real life, I feel like I would have been in a dilemma too. Like I would have been like, well, maybe. But to be honest, she doesn't know Charlie. So like I feel like in real life, people would definitely choose Jacob, I think. Like they would be more.
It would make more sense just how like they already knew each other. They've interacted before. They had more interactions throughout the book than she did with Charlie.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Charlie was just there. Like he was a good guy. He I saw the scene where
he had a little bit of like conflict and inch things on.
Yeah,
that was it.
I thought like the scene where she was like they were playing with children. I thought that was a little what?
I was like, what is going on here? Like, I was confused because he's just like, let's go sledding. And then she's like, well, I have to babysit, so can we take them along? He's like, yeah, sure, the more the merrier.
I was like, no.
Teenage guy wants...
No one wants that. Like, what? And she was like, no, because we can't do anything because the children are right here. I was like, go another day. Like, just... go. And she asked the parents, like, can I bring your children with some really weird man I found on the way? And she was like, yeah, sure, go on. Like, what? If I were their parents, I would have never allowed that. Like, you don't know who she's going with.
Yeah, I would have been like, heck no.
No, like, I can bring them another day. Like, just bye. Don't do that. I thought it was really random. I was like, okay, why are we playing with children?
Some parts of this book that definitely felt random. That I was like, and you did this for what? Like, that's literally how I felt.
I feel like this whole book was a fever dream, you know, where you can't actually tell if it's like really happening.
It was a Christmas dream.
A Christmas dream, true. I was like, oh,
yes.
Sure. Okay, we'll go with it. Fine. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense, I guess. That makes sense. And I don't remember a dog. Do you remember a dog? Like, I was looking.
Didn't they have like an old dog or whatever?
I don't know, because I felt like it would be a big
walk once.
Like, I was like, maybe. I don't remember.
I don't know. It's definitely not important enough to be on the cover.
I was like, why is this dog here? Like, I don't. Stranger danger. Yes, exactly. That's what we're talking about. Like, the parents were just so excited.
And even Bailey with Charlie, like, she's like, I don't even know you. And we keep running in. You came when I got in a mysterious car crash that wasn't actually a car crash.
Are you sure? Are you sure? I thought he was going to be a stalker in the beginning, but I was like, no, this is not a thriller. Like, calm down. It's not not calm down. But it felt like a stalker because
he kind of did, because he just showed up in random circumstances. Then like that like cookie party, he like didn't show up. He like was there and then he gave him the cookies. I was like,
what? I thought that was like, wait, who goes outside and checks on the trash can, sees some cookies, and goes like, what happened with these cookies? And then like, what? Why would Charlie? What? I don't know. It was to bring them closer together, but I think it would have been so much cuter if you went in with like the matched up cookies to show that he actually tried.
More adorable because it's like, oh, you tried, and like it would have been. Then there would be more like of a conversation.
Mm-hmm. She was just like, "Did you buy these?" And he was like, "I don't know." And she was like, "Okay, fine, whatever." Dickens was a dog. Oh, I think no one knows for sure what's happening.
I don't remember.
I don't remember. I just know there's this dog in the cover, like in the front, the first page too. And I was like, okay, well, okay, whatever. But I thought the cookie thing was really cute. Like
it was like that tradition and how like that family did everything. I did like that. That was very wholesome.
I like every time. See, there's a dog. It's cute.
And the font.
Oh my god, that's true. That's cute.
I love the font on like the cover. Or you can, you can have it better.
The cover is beautiful too. Like I have to admit,
it is.
It's so pretty and Christmas in the bookstore in the back. Like, oh, I can't. It's so cute. But like, I wish I had the talent to hold like a Christmas tradition with my family because I can't. I can't. I felt like the whole neighborhood was really sweet too. Like the people that went to the party, they seemed all nice and fun. I was like, oh, okay, that seems okay. But the whole time I was reading it, I kept thinking of the pandemic and how it couldn't happen like this Christmas. So when they talked about like getting together, and I was like, wait, no, you can't. I was like, no, wait, this is fictional. Calm down. I was like, where's the masks? Where are the masks? I was like, no, and then it hurt because I realized we couldn't do this year. Like, no. But you went out with your friends came for like a Christmas exchange present. Was that fun? I saw you posted it, didn't you? Like something with your friends, like your Insta post. I don't know
which one.
I don't know. I saw one where you were like all matching in Christmas.
Oh, that was with my family. Yeah.
Oh, family. That's adorable. I thought they were your friends.
Yeah, no, it's just because my brother Chris and his fiance live in Indiana and were able to come back. So that's why, like, you've probably never seen them before. That's why.
Like, who are these people? Fun, but who are these people?
So we even had matching pajamas with our cats.
Your cats. I died. My dog would never allow me to put like clothes on her. She's super mean about that. She's like, no, leave me alone. Hello. Yeah, it was just, I'm glad you were able to have like a Christmas with your family though.
Yeah, it was definitely ideal. It was great.
Yeah, I was really worried that people weren't going to be able to hang out with their families because of everything. And like Christmas isn't Christmas without your family, right? It's like, no, really wish we could have had a normal Christmas. But maybe next year, right? Maybe next year. Hopefully, let's go.
2021. Please don't.
I'm like the only one that has a feeling that like the minute the clock strikes midnight, everything will go away. And it will be like, oh my God, January 1st, nothing ever happened. Life's back to normal.
Those memes where it's like the year starts over on New Year's. Have you seen those where I'll just send you one. But there's some of these really, really funny memes of people like counting down, except it just restarts in 2020.
Oh no. Oh no. No, thank you. No, thank you. We're good. I put clothes on my dog and then he gives me a death glare. That's cute though. Is that your dog, Mal? The one in your profile picture? Because if yes, that's adorable. Really cute. I love puppies. Like I can't with puppies. They're adorable. You're more of a cat person, right?
Yes, I am more of a cat person.
I wish I could have cats, but my sister is extremely allergic to them, so we can't. How many cats do you have? 2, 3?
Yeah, 2.
Oh, you're adorable. I love them so much. Every time you post something with them, I'm getting all excited. I'm like, oh, they're so cute. Well, yeah, I don't know if there's much, like, what else we can talk about with this book. Do you guys have anything else to add? Did you enjoy it? Any tips for January? Something you're looking forward to? Something we can... Yes, it is, and thank you. I love your dog. It's adorable. So cute. Yeah, just let us know, like, what you guys are expecting from us for January. Do you have any
genres?
Yeah, like, do you want to try something else? I love the poll idea though that you gave. I really love that. Like, it's fun so they can like interact with us. So I think that's really exciting. Just I would literally die if I ever went to your house because that's my sister in the chat and she's extremely allergic to cats.
Yeah, there's cat hair everywhere, so that probably would not be good.
True. Seriously, my sister, like, there's a dog like on the other side of the street and she's already dying. It's painful. It's painful because they're so cuddly and cute. But yeah, I'm just really excited. I really, like, overall, I'm really glad that you decided to pick this book because it was light and it was fun and I really have a great time reading it. So I was really excited for this one. And hopefully you guys will be able to join us in January too. Yeah. I don't know what else. Like, I don't see people come. Let's just give them a second to see if they need to say anything. And then we'll just say goodbye. Because we have some people watching, but I don't know if anyone's going to comment anything. By the way, you look so cute today. Girl, you look so cute.
Thank you. I love your bookshelves look so good in the background.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I try. I really try. But I've just gotten so many books recently. It's kind of a mess, to be honest. Like, there's a all over there.
That's most of the time. Like, sometimes my bookshelves will look really good, but then you won't see like the stacks randomly placed out of frame.
That's me. Are you gonna bring any books to your college dorm?
Yeah, I'm actually bringing like a narrow bookshelf I have, and I'm gonna be lugging a bin of books. So we'll see how many I can fit.
Oh my god, I'm so excited for you. Seriously. You should do a poll with different genres in it so we can choose. Oh, that's fun. We could ask which genre and then we choose a book. I really like that idea. Fun. I really like that. So yes, I think that's it. Do you have anything else to add? No, I think we're good. So hopefully you guys and you, Kayla, will have a wonderful New Year and a New Year's Eve. I'm super like thankful again for you inviting me to be part of this book club. It means a lot to me. Like I still can't believe this is happening. Like, yes, thank you for everything. And yeah, thank you guys for watching and chatting with us about the book. And hopefully we can do this next month too. And yeah, I don't know which platform. I would also like to know if you guys could like say either now or later with us which platform you guys prefer.
We do another poll maybe.
Oh, that's fun. Mm-hmm. Good. Yeah, that's fun. So we have a lot of ideas going on. So we just have to sit down and talk. And then hopefully in the first week of January, everything will be done. So thank you so much, Kayla. I love you so, so much. And just, yeah, let us know how everything's going with your college and everything. I'm rooting for you, girl. I know everything. And yeah, just happy New Year's to everyone who's watching. And we'll see you guys in our next time. Bye.
Bye.
I forgot to end the broadcast. I'm sorry, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all so, so much. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the A Court of Books December live show. Yeah. Love you all. Bye.